Live from the PACO Arena in Manila, this is the final day of Sinag Liga Asya LakasKwarenta 3.0 semifinals. 4 teams remain, but only 2 will advance to the championship. First up, it's the TROPANG SEALIONS 3H against the defending champions, the FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguishers. The SEALIONS desperately need a win to keep their championship hopes alive, but the FIRECHIEFs are still unbeaten in this semifinals round. Taking a look at Ricky Fuente, a native from Calibo, Aklan, traveled to 26 different countries as a player and the coach, but most importantly scored 22 points, 7 out of 16 field goal efficiency with 6 3-pointers in that previous game against the Skytrack Tito Rexes. They're gonna need his scoring output today. And speaking of scoring, it's Ryan Tolentino scored 24 points in that last game and had 28 in that first one in the semis rounds. Ryan Tolentino has been a beast for this FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguishers team, and they're gonna need that MVP level performance from him. As we take a look at the games today, coming up at 6 p.m., it's the TROPANG 3H SEALIONS going up against the FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguishers. At ang huling laban natin ngayon, the San Pedro Mamba Extra Zone versus the Skytrack Tito Rexes. Once again, a good evening to all the basketball fans watching out there. Myself, Aaron D, alongside my partner, one of my good friends, and most importantly, one of the most intelligent analysts I know. That's Coach Anton de los Reyes. So Coach Anton, a good evening to you and welcome back to Sinag.
Magandang gabi mga kasinag. Welcome sa Sinag Liga Asya LakasKwarenta 3.0. Very nice to be working with you again, Aaron, one of the up-and-coming panelists that we have here today.
And really looking forward to working with Coach Anton once again. Pero hindi lang kami ni Coach Anton yung makakasama nyo ngayon, as we're also joined by Miss Flo Del Agua on the sidelines for today. So Miss Flo, a good evening to you as well.
Good evening, Aaron and Coach Anton. I'm glad to be with you guys. I am both nervous and excited just thinking about the possibilities dito sa ating semifinals. Mga kasinag, we have reached the part of the tournament where every point matters. Kaya para sa parehas na koponan, hindi mo nila iniisip ang standings, and their only priority today is to win aggressively and hope for the best sa ating quotient. Kaya for more updates, tumutok na kayo dito sa aming live stream. But speaking of updates, merong updates din ang mga katuwang ko dito. Balik muna sa inyo, Aaron and Coach Anton.
Ayan, you heard it right there from Miss Flo Del Agua. Marami pa kaming pag-uusapan mamaya sa game. But for the meantime, let's take it over to our social media pages where you can follow us. So at Sinag Liga Asya, nandiyan po kami at Instagram and Facebook. Everything you need to know is all there, as well as on TikTok and YouTube at Sinag Liga TV. Yan, so dyan nyo po mahanap lahat ng mga game coverages, game updates. But for the meantime, let's take it over to the semis team standings, taking a look at where the teams are, where they are projected to be. As Coach Anton, tell us more about these.
So looking at the team standings, as you see there, FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguishers at 2-0. Ang TROPANG SEALIONS 3H naman at 1-1. So number 1 and number 2 teams battling it out today.
Yep, so it's gonna be a very crucial first game para sa atin. Kaya saktong-sakto naman yung game story natin dyan. It's to repeat or uplift.
So the FIRECHIEF looking for that back-to-back championship, looking to book another ticket to the finals, habang ito namang SEALIONS looking to make their own history by booking their first ever appearance sa ating finals.
And it's gonna be a tough task for the TROPANG SEALIONS 3H to try and get through this FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguishers team. Nabanggit nga ni Coach Anton na they are still unbeaten, they are the defending champions. Kaya let's take a look at this, Coach, the scenario if FIRECHIEF and the Skytrack win.
So So again, ito yung ating mga scenarios pagka nanalo ang Fire Chief or pag nanalo ang Fire Chief, automatic pasok na sila, no? 3-0. They are going to advance to the finals.
So Fire Chief with a lot of advantage in the semifinals round. Diba? Still unbeaten in this tournament. Pero tingnan naman natin if Sea Lion wins and Skytrack wins naman, Coach.
Oh, this is where the quotient system comes into play. If Sea Lions wins, there's going to be a triple tie at 2-1. Ang Sea Lions, if they win by 6 to 17 points, Fire Chief and Sea Lions advance to the finals. Here's another scenario. Pagka naman ang Sea Lion nanalo, pa rin 2-1, triple tie, pero pagka 18 or more points, Sea Lion and Skytrack ang mag-a-advance sa finals.
And a pretty complicated scenario dito, pero hihimayin pa namin ni Coach Antonio mamaya. We're still gonna be able to talk about it dito, pero just so you know, itong tropang Sea Lions 3H, they still have their fate in their hands. They can still do something about it, but they need to win in today's ball game because Fire Chief are the unbeaten team in this semifinals round. Pero right now, let's give it over to Miss Flo Del Agua for a short pregame report. Go ahead, Flo.
Thanks again, Aaron and Coach Anton. Para sa tropang Sea Lions, they are happy with their 23 assists last game. However, this was not enough to get a win. Kaya according to them, they have to do better today so they can uplift themselves. Para naman sa Fire Chief, mataas ang kumpiyansa nila coming from a win with 4 people scoring double digits and they want to repeat this. However, double digits din ang kanilang turnovers and they told me they cannot afford those same mistakes ngayong araw. More of those stories for our basketball fans from the sidelines ng PACO Arena as we begin this game. Mga kasinag, are you ready? Coming up, the last semifinals match between Tropang Sea Lions 3H and the Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers. So without further ado, Ram Valid, ang ating game announcer, tawagin mo na ang ating SinagLakas starters.
Good evening, SLA fans, live from the PACO Arena, the city of Manila. Welcome to SinagLakasKwarenta 3.0. This is presented to you by SinagLakasKwarenta and co-presented by Okada Manila and Hotel 101 Global. You can catch live action at SinagLakasKwarenta official FB page and YouTube channel at Sinag Liga TV. And our broadcast partners, Blast TV, Fiber TV, Top Sports, and Cable Link, powered by Sinag SLA Production and Converge. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Sunday double-header game for the day 3 of the semi-final round, featuring our first match, the battle between Tropang 3H, Sea Lions, and your party Fire Extinguisher. And now it's time to meet the Sinag starters for both teams. First for your Tropang 3H Sea Lions. Starting at guard number 25, June Ilorza. Shooting guard number 19, Rica Fuente. Small power number 6, June Pañares. Power forward number 12, Randel Reducto. And center number 95, Marvin Mercado. Tropang 3H Sea Lion is led by Coach Winnie Arboleda, assisted by James Ligayada, Danny Villones, and Nino Marquez. Team manager, Mr. Richie Melencio. Assistant team manager, Mr. Mike Contreras, Big Balikan, and Manny Villanueva. Team owner, Mr. Jimwell Laroy. And now let's meet the starters for your Fire Chief Fire Extinguisher. Point guard number 13, Paulo Orbeta. Forward number 2, Kirik Toto. Also forward number 88, Paul Santiago. Center number 28, Ranzi. And shooting guard number 3, Florence Kuno Maria. FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguishers led by Coach Ronald Tubin, assisted by Eric De La Cuesta and Paolo De Bonha. Team owner, Mr. Florence Cura Marian. Game officials are Dennis Tolick, Erson Bird Susuga, Michael Galutera, and Anthony Roque.
Taking a look at the team starters, the Tropang SEALIONS 3H go with Elorza, Ricafuente, Mercado, Pañares, and Reducto. Meanwhile, the Fire Chiefs have Orbeta, Cura Marion, C, Todok, and Santiago. Once again, a good evening to all the basketball fans watching out there. Myself, Aaron D, alongside Coach Anton De Los Reyes as my analyst, and joining us on the sidelines, it's Miss Flo Del Agua, our final game day of the semifinals, the third game day. Cura Marion teeing it up, can't get it, and Coach, let's talk more about the FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguishers. Wearing blue right now as Reducto gets that shot to go. The FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguishers in full advantage in this game, 2-0 in the semifinals round.
In the last game, itong FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguishers, they won against San Pedro Mamba Razon, 84-80. Shot 41% from the field, 8 out of 30 sa 3-point area for 27%. Ito, napakagandang percentage sa free throws, 64%. They got a total of 46 rebounds, 15 assists, 17 turnovers, and 3 blocks. We mentioned during at the top of our broadcast, Ryan Tolentino scoring 24 points, grabbing 6 rebounds, 80% from the field. Paul Santiago, 15 points, 3 rebounds, 42% naman.
And looking like a well-oiled machine, this FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguisher squad with the head of the snake, Ryan Tolentino. But we take it over to the other side. The Tropang 3H SEALIONS, they're at 1-1 in the semifinals. They still have a chance if they can win in this game.
So SEALIONS, again, they won their first game, pero yung last game, they lost to Skytrax. Tito Rexes, 75-84. Shot 39% from the field. 10 of 26 from 3-point area for 38%. 58% naman sa free throws. Grabbed 38 rebounds. Dished out 23 assists. And they controlled yung mga turnovers nila. No? Only 14 turnovers. Also, we mentioned Ricky Ricafuente at the top of the broadcast. 22 points, 9 rebounds. Alfie Grejaldo, 17 points, 3 rebounds, 47% from the field.
What we'd expect is going to be a Ricafuente versus Tolentino matchup today on that offensive end. Talking about that, as right now, ang score po natin for 4-2, the Tropang SEALIONS 3H are up by 2 points. And Coach, earlier in the broadcast, as Ricafuente tees it up, no good. We talked about the scenarios. There are multiple scenarios in this game as Paul Santiago gets the easy layup to go. Talking about the different scenarios natin, medyo komplikado pa to. And I'm sure yung mga fans natin no, nalilito din dito. So, you know, SEALIONS still have a chance, as I mentioned kanina, kung mananalo sila ngayon.
Okay, so let's break it down really quickly. FIRECHIEFs, if they win, automatic. They will advance to the finals. And if SEALIONS, like what we mentioned, if the SEALIONS win by 6 points, FIRECHIEF and SEALIONS ang aangat. Okay, automatic yan. So they need to win by 6 to 17 points. If SEALIONS naman win by 18 or more, ito yung masakit. Laglag ang FIRECHIEF at ang SEALIONS and Skytrack advance pagka nanalo din ng Skytrack sa second game natin. So those are the scenarios we are going to look for. Now, if the SEALIONS win by 5 or less, parang baliwala kasi nga ang FIRECHIEF at ang Skytrack, sila naman ang a-advance. That is if Skytrack wins later on. If SEALIONS and San Pedro wins, FIRECHIEF and SEALIONS advance to the final. So yun yung, kumbaga, yung kamay ng FIRECHIEF nasa kanila, pero at the same time, yung FIRECHIEF naman, pag ng San Pedro nanalo, sila ang pasok. Medyo, you would say that it's complicated, but if you look at the standings, makikita mo naman doon how you would be able to understand yung ating standings and who would advance.
As we take a look at that Lakas block of the quarter, brought to you by 0107 Management Group Incorporated. And earlier, Coach Anton breaking down the scenarios dito. Buti na lang pala sinama ko dito si Coach Anton no, kasi medyo mahirap din intindihan for the normal fan no, yung mga scenarios natin. Pero ang nakita ko dun, Coach, one of the things is if the SEALIONS team wins by 5 or less points, ang sakit nun because even if they win, they still don't make it.
Yes, yun yung masakit doon. That's why they have to really play their hearts out today to be able to advance because they need to win by 6 to 17 points.
Right
Or more, 6 or more actually.
Tama, no? So they can't just win, they've got to win by some margin. But right now, Paul Santiago already up to 5 points. Taking a look at the score, 11-6. The Fire Chief, Fire Extinguishers up in this first quarter. This time it's Ryan Tolentino. 28 points in their previous one. Gives it to the former Benil Blazer Orbeta. No good. Elorza forward to Pañares. The bump, the shot, it's good.
Nice move by June Panares, eluding si Paolo Orbeta. He was right there to defend, pero kayang-kaya.
It's a miss by the Fire Chiefs. Todok gets it. Santiago tries it. Here comes Elorza, going to the left, taking that shot and missing it. That's the aggressiveness of Elorza paying off. Throwing that foul, heading to the line for 2.
And that's what you want to see. You want to see players attacking the rim, getting those fouls, giving them chances to get to the line and get those points, stopping the time as well. Para mas marami kang opportunity na makapuntos.
Tama, Coach. But right now, Miss Flo Del Agua has some information on Coach Winnie Arboleda of the Tropang SEALIONS 3H. Go ahead, Flo.
Despite coming from a loss, head coach Winnie Arboleda of the SEALIONS backed his players by telling me na overwhelmed ang team ko dahil hindi naman daw basta-basta ang dinanas nila to get to this point at tao lang din sila na napapagod. With that, Coach Winnie believes that this is all part of God's plan for them dahil imbis na panghinaan ng loob, lalo pang tumaas ang moral ng kanyang koponan, and at this point, it is this grit that may give them the edge against their opponents today. Your thoughts on that, Aaron and Coach Anton?
And they're gonna need a lot of that today, that grit, if they're gonna want to go on over to the championship round. About 5 or more points. Taking a look at Coach Winnie Arboleda on your screens for the Tropang SEALIONS 3H.
PBA veteran Coach Winnie Arboleda, very insightful. Ang daming mabibigay niya, maitutulong sa inyong knowledge.
But this time, Ricky Ricafuente picking up right where he left off in that previous game with 6 3-pointers. Hits one right now.
Still the main man para dito sa SEALIONS, Ricky Ricafuente doing his thing.
Tolentino, the jab step, goes to the left, floats it up and in. What a tough angle for Ryan Tolentino.
Nice move, great call. What a tough angle indeed, using the glass to be able to get that shot off.
Ricafuente, cross-court ting. Thinks about it, instead gives it inside. Basket and one. There's Alfie Grijaldo, the big man.
Great teamwork being shown by the SEALIONS. Alfie Grijaldo, the recipient of that nice assist.
Check this out, the lakas play of the quarter brought to you by Okada Manila. Ting finding Grijaldo down the lane for the 2-pointer plus the foul.
What a thing of beauty. That assist to Alfie Grijaldo.
And Coach Anton, nakikita ko dito kahit nasa LakasKwarenta division tayo. Tignan mo yung shorts ni Alfie Grijaldo, no?
Diba, that's the thing now, yung short shorts, or not short shorts, but yung medyo maigsi. I understand that. No? Ikaw, when you play, ganyan ka rin eh, maigsi yung shorts. Pero kasi dati, nung panahon namin, yung mga mahaba. I understand, yung maigsi, dati kasi nung mahaba, ang hirap mag-crossover. Ngayon, pagka maigsi yung short mo, mas madali pala eh.
Tama, Hocho, pero parang yung kay Alfie Grijaldo, parang short talaga eh. But this time, they give it inside. The floater, no good. And that's going to be a foul on Ricafuente, trying to get into transition.
Had to give up that take foul. No? Yan ang tawag mo siya eh. Aaron, take foul.
Tama, no, and a good foul to try and stop that transition.
They are not in the penalty. So it was a smart foul not to give up yung transition offense ng SEALIONS.
Moscoso on the top, out to Ting. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Balik dito, Ricafuente, catch, shoot. He's got it. It's a 3.
Hand in his face, did not matter. Ricafuente. What a guy. Doing what he does best, like what we mentioned.
Right now it's Leodones giving it up to the corner inside. That baseline drive. Oh, too much traffic right there as Moscoso pushing it. 4-on-3 kick it. Rica Fuente, 2 in a row. Yes, sir! Rica Fuente heating up. As a timeout gonna be called by the Fire Chief. Fire extinguishers after that. Rica Fuente, 2 in a row from downtown. Take a look at this. Grijaldo giving it up. And the Lakas Tres of the quarter brought to you by Sunsport. Ricky Rica Fuente, 2 3-pointers in a row. The score 20-15. It's a 5-point lead by the Tropang Sea Lions. Coach, let's take a look at the Sea Lion losing to Skytrack in their previous game. They went cold after the break.
So after the break nga, no, after that halftime break, 33 second half points, 47 para sa Skytrack. Free throws, 58% para dito sa Sea Lions, 85% para sa Skytrack. Field goals naman, makikita mo 38% for the Sea Lions, 44% for Skytrack. Rebounding battle, 38-44 in favor of Skytrack. Points in the paint, 30-38. Again, still in favor of Skytrack.
But right now, the Tropang Sea Lions looking better to start off this ball game. Moscoso forward, and it's a steal. And one thing, Coach, I want to highlight. Earlier, they gave that ball to Rica Fuente 2 times in a row, and you've always talked about that. For the time I've known you, know, that you really have to look for your main guy.
Well, number one, you have to look for your main guy. That's correct. And number two, if you have a shooter on your team, and that shooter is, kung nakashoot siya ng isa, balik mo sa kanya because you do not know if that's a streak for him. In that case, di ba, Rica Fuente hit 2 in a row, and great job by Alfred Grijaldo. He had the inside track to take that shot, pero binigay pa rin niya kay Rica Fuente to get that 3 to fall.
And that's really what you get when you play with someone for a pretty long time. No? Parang nagkakaamuyan talaga kayo. You know where to find him.
And that's just smart basketball by Alfred Grijaldo, smart basketball by Rica Fuente. Finding that open spot sa court to be able to get his shot.
But right now, Rica Fuente exits the game. So balik muna dito yung mga big men ng Tropang Sea Lions. Itong si Enerson Navalta.
Well-deserved rest for Rica Fuente.
Can't get the one-hander. 1 minute and 22 seconds remaining here in our opening period. Pañares kick, Moscoso. Dump down inside, Navalta. No foul is called, and he gets the bucket inside.
Great ball movement, great distribution. Again, another assist para dito sa Tropang Sea Lions.
Leodones on the outside, using the set pick. Cross court. Baseline drive, kick. Lustestica, 3-pointer. He's got it. Hits a 3.
Great adjustment para dito kay Coach Ronald Tubit. Putting in Lustestica. Shooter to. Kailangan nilang ma-break yung zone defense netong Sea Lions.
Navalta in that corner. Finds Pañares. Goes to the left. Spins to the right. Bounces it. Grijaldo, one-hander. No good.
Nice try, nice attempt by the Sea Lions. Di nga lang nila nakuha doon yung puntos.
Uy, against 2. That's a tough shot.
Not wasting any time in transition. Etong Fire Extinguishers getting the 2 points off of that fast break.
Moscoso this time, it's the last shot of the quarter dito para sa kanila. Navalta, they're letting him shoot that, but no, he gives it to Pañares. Back to the left, steps back. Almost getting that jumper to go, but he's fouled.
It's
going to be on Randy Sinag. Taking a look at this one more time. Pañares stepping back and Gingab just taking up that landing space and an easy call for the referees.
Again, it's one of those things, if you're going to challenge a shooter, make sure that you fly by dun sa shooting hand, hindi sa gitna, or don't try to block yung shooter. You know, what you need to do is really just disrupt or distract yung shooter from making that shot.
The Fire Chiefs try to get a shot right off, but they can't. They run out of time at the end of our first quarter. The score 23-20. It's a 3-point affair being led by the Tropang SEALIONS 3H. Taking a look at some of the highlights in this first quarter, and Coach Anton, really the SEALIONS team, they need to win in this game to stay alive.
They really need to win by more than 5 points. No, yun yung malaking bagay dito. 6 or more. That's the magic number para sa SEALIONS.
Right now, Ricky Ricafuente hitting multiple three-pointers in that first quarter. Hit 6 in their last game, already up. But right now, the Tropang SEALIONS 3H are up by 3 points at the end of our first quarter.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Back here in the semifinals of SinagLakasKwarenta 3.0. Basketball fans, alam nyo ba ang susi daw kung bakit napaka-consistent ng Fire Chief lately is because they always look out for each other. Bilin daw kasi ni Head Coach Ronald Tubid, always make your teammates look good. At isang patunay dyan, as we all know, may former MVP in this team at top scorers ng ating liga, pero hindi na susolo sa kanila ang scoring. In fact, 10 out of 15 of their lineup contributed sa final score nila last game. But can they remake this performance? We'll find out in this quarter. But in the meantime, let me turn you over to Aaron and Coach Anton.
And thanks for that flow. No, under Coach Ronald Tubid, itong Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers, they've been doing a good job in the semifinals. 2-0 sila right now.
Sharing is caring para sa kanila.
And let's check out the first quarter field goals, Coach Anton.
9 out of 18, 50% para sa SEALIONS. 9 out of 22, 40% naman para sa Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers.
As right now, it's still a 3-point lead dito for the Tropang 3H SEALIONS. Our second quarter just started earlier, 9 minutes and 32 seconds remaining. Taking a look at some of the fans in attendance here in the PACO Arena. Once again, libreng admission po kami dito. Anyone can come to watch and support the players. So magandang bakbakan po ito at our final game day of the semifinals. Grijaldo catches in that corner, goes to that baseline.
That's Uy with a foul, trying to stop yung face-up ni Alfie Grijaldo. Very difficult, no? Very tough task para dito kay Uy to stop Alfie Grijaldo.
As right now, Moscoso catches it. Ting, catch and shoot. No good. Grijaldo bulldozing inside and drawing that foul. Alfie Grijaldo just really using that body right now.
Muscling his way to get that shot off. Alfie Grijaldo. He needs to do a better job rebounding. In the last game, we talked about it. No, he only had 3 rebounds, and we know he can do more. We know he can do better. And that's something that we are going to look out for, talking about Alfie Grijaldo and his rebounding.
And I really love Alfie Grijaldo's free throw form. Really on balance. Naka-square talaga siya to the rim.
Ala ko yung shorts na naman ang sasabihin mo. Gusto mo eh.
But right now, Leodones give it up to the left side. Gingab. They move it. Lustestica, Coach Ronald Tubid barking out instructions, but Ting gets the steal. Here come the SEALIONS. They give it up. Now Valta in transition gets fouled.
Great move, great transition offense pinapakita ng SEALIONS. They are running at every chance and opportunity that they have in this ball game, and rightfully so. No, you have to play with a sense of urgency. Kasi nga, parang win or go home halos na rin to when you think about it.
Right now it's Enerson Navalta on the line shooting free throws. And one thing I want to talk about, Coach Anton, as we see Coach Winnie Arboleda on your screens, itong si June Pañares, no, he's been the most efficient scorer, the most consistent one actually for this Tropang Sea Lions 3H during the regular season, but in their previous matchup, he only had 7 points.
7 points nga lang ang pinakita nito ni Pañares, one of the reliables ni Coach Winnie Arboleda. Emerson Navalta, who took the free throw earlier, ano siya, he did not play in their last game. So ngayon, he is a factor, no, making his presence felt in the ball game.
But right now, Alfie Grijaldo, he's been a factor in this ball game, but he's down. Gets hit right on the face.
It's unintentional naman, no? Trying to go for that steal, trying to go for that deflection.
Let's check this out one more time. Ooh, right in the air. Sa pa dito. But it looks like Gingham was really trying to just go for that ball. Inadvertently, nung natapaan dito si Grijaldo.
Yes, no, ano naman, wala namang bad intentions. It was a basketball play, if I may say.
But thankfully, Alfie gets up and he's ready to go once again. 27-21 is the score. It's a 6-point lead for the Sea Lions. Inside Navalta, Grijaldo, free throw line jumper. Leodonis gets it, running, 4-on-2 fast break. Tolentino waits for the defender to fly by and he scores with the reverse.
Nice move, Ryan Tolentino knew exactly what to do with that rock, going up and under para hindi siya mabutata.
Pañares, move it around. Moscoso almost losing that leather. And now it's a steal. Paul Santiago gets it and he pulls the three. No good. You know he wants to take that one more time. And this time he sticks the tray ball. Paul Santiago. Full confidence from Paul Santiago, missing that first shot. Getting it back and taking it once again. Take a look at this. The Lakas shot of the quarter brought to you by Okada Manila. Paul Santiago doesn't care if he's gonna miss. He's still gonna take that. And he puts his team down by just a point. At this timeout, 27-26. Isa na lang po ang lamang dito ng Tropang Sea Lions.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Let's check out Ricky Ricafuente in their previous matchup versus Skytrack. 22 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists in that game. Not to mention 6 threes for Ricky Ricafuente. As we give it over to Miss Flo Del Agua, as she still has some information on Mr. Ricky Ricafuente. Go ahead, Flo.
During the eliminations, Ricky Ricafuente was out for a few games for the Sea Lions. Ricky tells me nasa Jakarta, Indonesia daw pala kasi siya as a coach and player. Kwento niya, hindi naman daw mahirap mag-adjust kaagad pag-uwi dahil sanay na siya sa ganitong gawain for the past 30 years. In our conversation, masasabi ko talaga na malaking inspirasyon ang tao na ito to all the athletes out there dahil ang sikreto raw ng isang Ricky Ricafuente is the fact na wala siyang bisyo at all. Your thoughts on this very disciplined player, Aaron and Coach Anton?
Ayun, Coach Anton, no? Walang bisyo itong si Ricky Ricafuente. Yung pala ang sikreto, no? Para makashoot ng ganong kadaming 3-pointers.
So alam mo na. So yung mga bisyo-bisyo mo dyan.
Kaya nga ako shooter, Coach, eh, di ba?
Wala kang bisyo. Yun pa. No, but that is true. If you are a basketball player, if you want to stay at the top of your game, you have to make do without those vices. No? You have to stay disciplined and keep yourself healthy and in tip-top condition.
And itong si Ricky Ricafuente, no, has a lot of experience, not just in the Philippines, but also internationally, according to Miss Flo Del Agua. No? So marami siyang nakuwang baon, but right now, Tolentino finishing that 3-on-1 for the Fire Chiefs.
Look at that fast break, running it to perfection. The Fire Chiefs threatening to blow this game wide open.
Grijaldo, the give, the go to Pañares inside.
Great play. Pañares knew exactly again where to go and what to do. Getting that give-and-go play a whirl.
And this time it's a 3-point lead for the Sea Lions. Tolentino on that right wing. Bounces it inside. Bernardo. Back to Ryan, but oh, 3 in the key is called on Renzi.
Renzi was expecting that shot kaso wala nga lang tirang dumating. He wanted to get that offensive rebound. Kung sakasakali, kaya natawagan siya doon ng 3-second violation. Sometimes you just really have to pull the trigger. The shot is there. You just have to be confident and take it.
Right now it's the Tropang Sea Lions. Mercado, give it up. Pañares going in. He sticks the two-pointer.
Nice drive. Nice move by Pañares. Stop and pop action.
This time it's Tolentino's turn. Orbeta going down the lane. Good strip by Ting. He's running. But no, Ricafuente wants to take it on his own.
Just a tad bit too strong for Ricky Ricafuente on that fast break opportunity.
This time it's Ren. Kicks it out, Santiago. With the cross, the drive, the fake. Tolentino floats it up. No good. One more chance for the Fire Chiefs. Todok naman. He's rejected right there. Here comes Ricafuente, 3-on-1. Bounce pass inside. With the two-pointer, Pañares.
Nice flyby. Nice fake to get Orbeta flying by.
It's a miss. Navalta gets it. To Mercado. Once again, it's a 4-on-1. Mercado finishing the easy layup. And the Tropang Sea Lions extending that lead, 37-28. Numerous easy looks on that sequence. Taking a look at this one more time. Marvin Mercado, just a walk in the park, 4-on-1 fast break. No defense whatsoever for the Fire Chief to score. 37-28, it's a 9-point lead. And let's check out that previous win of the Fire Chiefs over San Pedro Mamba, 84-70. They kept them at bay in that game.
The Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers shooting 42% from the field, 41% naman para dito sa San Pedro Mamba. Rebounding story, 47-42. Second chance points, 19 para sa Fire Chief, 14 naman para dito sa San Pedro. Points from turnovers, 22 for the Fire Chiefs, 15 para sa San Pedro. And yung bench points, ito talaga yung masakit. 51 bench points from the Fire Chiefs, 14 para sa San Pedro.
And the bench of the Fire Chiefs really showed up in that game. It was a nail-biter, 84-70. But the Fire Chiefs ended up with that W, putting them up to 2-0 in this ball game. But Ryan Tolentino, once again, getting that two-pointer.
Bench mob, 51 points from your bench out of the 84. Wow.
9-point lead. Inside, two-pointer. Kirk Todok gets it. The Fire Chiefs are running. Give it up inside. No good. Counter steal. Here comes Mercado. He has that size advantage over Orbeta and he uses it.
Again, Marvin Mercado knew exactly where to go with that rock. Pag fast break si Marvin Mercado, parang asahan mo, makakapuntos talaga siya eh.
Right now, Tolentino, cross-court. Orbeta doesn't get it. Mercado with the board. Here comes Ting. Pañares pushing it. With a slow step, no good. June, one more chance. And it's a steal. Here comes Santiago. Pushing it. Stepping back for three. It's too strong. Ricafuente gets it and another opportunity, but it hits Renzi in the back. Mercado against the big boy Renzi. It doesn't matter. He still gets the two.
Well, that's goodbye.
But Kirk Todok, drop pass. Tolentino with the easiest shot of the game.
Nice drop pass. Nice execution from Tolentino to be able to get the 2 points and stop that run, that 6-0 run netong Sea Lions.
Parang pabalik-balik yung takbuhan doon, Coach Anton. But right now, Ricafuente, they just leave him open. And a rare miss from Ricky. Pañares cross-court, Ting. Tries to drive, pulls the jumper. But a holding foul, a loose ball foul gonna be called there.
That's Kirk Todo. And when you have Marvin Mercado boxing you out like that, sometimes subukan mo na talaga lahat ng pwedeng gulang para makuhanan mo ng rebound nun. But positioning-wise and height-wise as well, Marvin Mercado, nothing you could do for you to be able to get that rebound.
And I want to look at Marvin Mercado's free throw. Taking a look at it, parang medyo over the head yung release niya. Let's take a look at it one more time.
If it works. Kanya-kanya naman yan. Depends on what you are comfortable with.
A little bit of old school right there for Marvin Mercado. And this time it's Ryan Tolentino going down, kicking. Orbeta. No good. Tolentino skies high for the board. And he gets fouled in the process.
Ryan Tolentino skying high for that rebound, for that extra possession, and that's what you want to see from the Fire Chiefs. More rebounds so that they can get those extra possessions and control the pace of this ball game. Kasi nangyayari, nauunahan sila nitong Sea Lions at this point.
Tolentino catch, shoot. He's got it. It's a three-pointer.
Very happy with that three-pointer is Tolentino.
This time inside, Mercado, the hop step, the finish. One more time for Marvin.
Too strong inside. You got to be able to put a body on Marvin Mercado.
Inside Tolentino once again. And he's got it from that baseline.
So they're just trading baskets at this point, but we want to see stops from the Fire Chief, Fire Extinguishers.
46-37 inside Navalta. Ricafranca to Marvin. The herky-jerky move inside to the finish.
Gotta love the patience of Marvin Mercado, not forcing the issue, getting his balance so that he can put a good quality shot up.
Inside Renzi, bumping with the reverse, it's good. And this time a timeout gonna be called by the Tropang Sea Lions 3H. Right now their team is up 48-39. And let's take a look at this, Coach Anton. If Sea Lion and Skytrack wins, but Sea Lion winning by 6 to 17 points.
So ito, triple tie at 2-1 if Sea Lions win by 6 to 17 points. Fire Chief and Sea Lions automatically advance. If Sea Lions and Skytrack wins, ang triple tie at 2-1 again, makikita naman natin na 18 or more points, Sea Lion and Skytrack advance to the finals. Napakasakit, no? Pagka natalo talaga. Ang pag nanalo itong Fire Chief, pero yung Skytrack manalo, laglag pa rin sila.
Tama, Coach, no? But right now, from that corner, a three-pointer. No good. Orbeta forward to Ryan Tolentino. Back to Paulo for the finish. Look at the chemistry between those two.
Looking like a well-oiled machine on that transition offense. Etong Fire Extinguishers.
Cabrera pulls it out. Then gives it, Ricafranca. Balik dito sa loob. Mercado bumping. That's a double team, but he hands it off. Navalta leaves it short. Rebounded by Renzi. Here comes Santiago, pushing it, going to his strong hand, and back to Tolentino, floating in the air with the friendly roll to end the first half. Ryan Tolentino, once again looking like a man on a mission in our first half, cutting the lead down to just 5 points. Ang score po natin, 48-43 as we take a look at some of the highlights. The players we expected to show up, Coach Anton, are showing up in this first half.
Ryan Tolentino getting those three-pointers. Itong Fire Chief sa simula, medyo lumamig. Pero ito, towards the end of the second half, Eh, towards the end of the first half, biglang bumubulusok naman.
As we check out Marvin Mercado, once again, he's been a big factor in this first half. Ang score po natin, 48-43. It's a 5-point lead by the Tropang 3 HC Lions.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Architecture Studio, a composition of diversified and exceptional team of architects with a wide range of experience in architectural design and build projects. We provide and commit to collaborative, responsive, and accessible experiences that solve functional, real, world challenges for our clients and partners and guarantee a well-functional built environment. We are mined to collaborative and responsive relationships with our partners and in the community, resulting in a functional, valuable, and stunning built environment that we are renowned for. We are mined to collaborative and responsive relationships with our partners and in the community, resulting in a functional, valuable, and stunning built environment that we are renowned for. Construction and project management. From concept to physical building is our promise to our client, delivering their dreams to reality. Our passion is to make Yelp bicycle and dreams into built reality. Architecture should be eccentric but not loud.
Labanan ng mga big time. Hindi pwede ang malumanay. Sa tiis ng mga asyon, mahihiya ang bagong henerasyon. Tag-isa ng lakas, power ang matras. 40 pataas, SLA Lions. Umuusok pa. Pampanga, Intermunicipalities Series Basketball Tournament, Delta Cup.
Pakabiling kong masalese kayo nak, i-promote tayo ng sportsmanship nak. Okay? Ita mo nga, tandanan nyo, kapampangan tangan.
This is your 2024 Junior World Showcase Delta Cup.
Maraming salamat for taking time out to be part of the first ever SLA Junior World Showcase Delta Cup.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Tapos na ang elimination. Nandito na ang mga humamo. Sino ang matitirang matikas? Nag-isa ng lakas. Wawawan ang kwenta. 40 pataas. SLA. Kuya. Nanginginig.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Vikings coach Paco had only 14.5 seconds before they can claim the throne and literally call themselves kings of the T2 tournament.
What a ball game. What a series of events that we saw here, that we witnessed in this historical T2 Super Cup Invitational Tournament.
Seconds away for Pampanga Delta to seal the deal and once again deliver another championship.
The Sinag Liga Asya Junior World Showcase Philippines champion, your Pampanga Delta.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Mga kasinag, I welcome you again sa ating semifinals, and with this type of a score, magkwentuhan muna tayo dito sa ating halftime interview kung saan sinamahan ako ng napakasisipag na mga miyembro ng Tropang SEALIONS, starting with their team. Honored actually. Unahin ko na po kayo, Sir Mike, dahil minsan lang po kayo bumisita dito sa amin. Napansin ko po kanina, tutok na tutok kayo sa sideline sa laro na ito. Ano po sa palagay nyo yung good points na ginagawa ng inyong players at kayo po ang nakalamang nung first half?
Siguro sinusunod lang namin yung program ni Coach Winnie, no? So may mga konting lapses pero may mga adjustment naman kami ginagawa kaya medyo nakakalamang kami ngayon.
Sir Mike, aabangan po namin yung mga adjustments na yan. Pero bago yan, napaka-artistahin nyo. Sir Mike, I'm sure marami pong nag-aabang sa inyo sa ating live stream. So this is your chance na batiin po sila.
Binabati ko yung mga team ko dyan sa Rahabago, Tondo. So good luck sa atin sa finals this coming weekend. And yung mga taga Lancaster, and then also yung mga workmate ko, yung taga Lantro. So, binabati ko kayong lahat.
Maraming salamat, Sir Mike, at good luck po sa laro nyo na yan. Dumako naman tayo dito sa kabilang banda. Their team owner, Sir Jemuel Laron. Good evening po. Sir, alam nyo ba, tuwing nakakakwentuhan ko ang mga SEALIONS, they always tell me maganda ang performance nila dahil sinusuklian nila lahat ng generosity ng management. So ano pong masasabi nyo na because of your generosity and kindness, nakaabot po kayo ng ganitong kalayo sa ating tournament?
Ayun, kasi nag-usap-usap nga kami mga kasama ko ng team owner si paring Richie tsaka si Boss Mike. So nagulat ako, todo yung suporta nila sa SEALIONS. So nung mag-usap-usap kami ng mga player, ang sabi nila, andito na tayo, win. Sabi niya, win. Ayaw nila ng go home. Gusto nila win. Kasi dalawa lang yan, mabobora kami o mananalo kami. Pero gusto na talaga nilang manalo. Nag-usap-usap nga kami na kunin namin.
Maraming salamat po for those wise words. Kayo naman po, Sir Jemuel, baka may gusto po kayong batiin at pasalamatan.
Naku, marami na naman. Yung Lakasap Supremo dyan sa Tansa, thank you. Yung father ko, si William Laron. Yung mga kapatid ko, si Sipora, si Solomon, at yung iba pang kapatid ko. Tapos yung mga anak ko, yung anak ko sa Amerika, si Princess, si Jaila, si Jewel, tapos yung anak ko sa Mindoro, si Jaila and Just. And also Nigel, Nisha, Princess and Elijah. So pati yung mga bayaw ko diyan sa sa Cavite, tsaka yung mga grupo namin diyan, yung 3H ni Boss Mike sa SEALIONS. So andito rin sila. Tapos yung mga bumubuo ng coaching staff namin, simula kay Coach Winnie, kila Coach De La Rosa, Coach James, Manny, si Marquez, sino pa ba? Si Coach Dukog. Yes. Yung sponsor namin, BMS Tailoring Shop. Pag nakapasok kami, sigurado na naman yung isang set namin. So, parin Bernard, ready mo na yan. Si Coach Danny Billones. Maraming salamat kay Danny Billones, todo suporta sa SEALIONS. Hindi kami iniwan kahit anong mangyari. Yun lang po. Salamat.
Maraming salamat, Sir Jemuel. Lubos ngang nakapagpahinga ang players dahil po sa greeting ninyo at maraming salamat din po, Sir Mike. Matutunghayan nga natin ang performance ng SEALIONS and ng Fire Chief sa second half. Pero panoorin muna natin ang mga nangyari ng first half mula dito kina Aaron and Coach Anton.
And thanks for that, Flo. Ang big score po natin at the end of our first half, 48-43. It's a 5-point lead by the Tropang 3HC Lions. And Coach Anton, we talked about it earlier, yung magic number is 6 points.
6 points indeed for the Sea Lions to be able to advance. At yun naman ng magic number na rin para sa Fire Chief. Kung titingnan mo, they cannot afford to lose by more than 6 points.
Right now, the Fire Chiefs are down by 5 points. So if hypothetically they were to lose right now, they'll still get in, no? Pag ganun.
They would.
But yeah, that's our magic number po, 6 points. As we take a look at some of the halftime stats right now, what stands out to you the most here, Coach?
Well, the assists is what stands out the most. 17 assists para dito sa Tropang Sea Lions. In their last game, they had 23 assists the whole ball game. Ito ngayon, nasa 17 na sila. So, 6 na lang, ma-duplicate na nila yung assist output nila. Bench points, of course, Fire Chief, Fire Extinguishers, 25 bench points. Again, yung bench nila, talagang malaki ang tinutulong para sa kanila.
And right now, we move it on over to our leading scorers, those who did the best in the points department, Coach.
So, Tropang Sea Lions, Marvin Mercado with 11, Rica Fuente with 9, Pañares with 9, Grijaldo with 7. Sa Fire Chief naman, Fire Extinguishers, Tolentino with 19, Santiago with 8, C with 6, and Uy with 3.
Ayan, so yan yung mga leading scorers natin.
No surprise. No surprise.
Yup, just like we said kanina, no, whoever we expected to step up are doing what they need to do right now. But once again, a good evening to all the basketball fans watching out there. Myself, Aaron D, alongside my partner, Coach Anton de los Reyes, and Miss Flo Del Agua on our record side. But right now, June Pañares picking up right where he left off in that first half. Driving inside with the lakas drive of the quarter, brought to you by Hotel 101 Global. June Pañares, the most consistent scorer throughout the regular season, with an and one right there.
Great focus by June Pañares to be able to get that end one play. And he completes yung 3-point play para sa kanyang koponan na Sea Lions.
He puts his team up 51-43. See inside, taking his time, and a double dribble violation is called.
One of those things where you just get surprised, no, na matatawagan ka pa rin ng dribbling infraction. Nag-dribble ka na pa, nakalimutan mo. So that opportunity or that time, si Ren C getting called for that violation.
This time it's Rica Fuente. They move it to the right side to Marvin Mercado. Give it up inside to Pañares. Beautiful cut.
Great dive to the basket by June Pañares and great assist by Marvin to get his teammates involved.
It's now a 10-point lead. Orbeta, three-pointer, bottom.
Much needed basket. 5-0 run yun to start the second half. Paulo Orbeta nakasagot 5-3.
Cuts it down to 7 points with that three-pointer. Pañares trying to answer back. Hits nothing. Here comes Orbeta. forward pass. Can Tolentino catch it? He does. Then he goes baseline, behind the back dish. But Renzi is definitely fouled right there.
A great move to start things off. Tolentino, he had no chance to get that ball, no, to catch it. Pero tinapik niya para makontrol niya, and then giving that behind the back pass to his cutting teammate, Renzi. Giving his teammate a chance to redeem himself from that earlier violation. And yun nga naman ang sinabi ni head coach Ronald Tubid, make your teammates look good.
And right now, Renzi
looking good at the free throw.
Already with 7 points. A chance to make it 8. And Renzi, you know, he's been a big part of this Fire Chief squad. Literally and figuratively, no, he's been that big guy inside. Pero in their past games, no, he wasn't that much of a factor. They're gonna really need a lot more from him today.
So Renzi, he is their main weapon inside. In their last game, did not score. But he did help out sa rebounds. Nga lang hindi talaga ganun ka, kumbaga naramdaman yung presence ni Renzi, unlike today.
This time it's a steal by the Tropang 3 HD Lions. Here comes Elorza. Give it up, Ricafuente. To the left, back to the right. And then he dumps it to Elorza. Where the last minute shot, but no good.
Oh, sorry, miss for Elorza. Nice pass by Ricafuente. Nakaka-bother din talaga minsan pag ganun kakalibre, nagugulat ka din.
But a foul on that block. It looks like it's going to be on June Pañares.
Trying to stop si Renzi from that, what seems to be a high-low play in the making.
Right now, Santiago gets it in that corner. Balik dito, Todok. Fake, kick, C. Can't get it. Here comes forward pass. Pañares floating in the air for the 2.
Nice connection. Elorza to Pañares.
Orbeta this time. Back to Santiago. They move it for Paulo. Catch, shoot. Absolute knockdown shooter. Paulo Orbeta once again point to the sky.
Divine intervention, what it seems like for Paulo Orbeta. Getting that 3, but we know he's a very skilled player. He can knock down those 3-pointers.
And speaking of skill, Pañares, but he can't get that shot. 0 out of 2 from 3 in this quarter.
And Pañares still trying to get his game going here in the third. His outside game, I should say, kasi nakapuntos na yan. Nakailan na rin yan this quarter.
But Renzi catches the miss. No good. Pañares gets it. Here he comes running. Bounces it inside, but oh, too much sauce on the pass to Mercado, and it's going to be a turnover. Oh, but they get an inbound. Catching the Sea Lions off guard.
Pañares, nothing he could do but foul etong si Renzi to stop that fast break. But earlier, June Pañares, no, maganda yung intention niya. Ipasa kay Marvin, yun nga lang masyadong malakas.
They get it. Here come the Tropang Sea Lions. Mercado attacking with the spin to the shot. But he just can't finish. Here comes Santiago. Slows it down. Uses the Todok pick and pulls the 3-pointer. Oh, can't get the friendly bounce, but Pañares falls on the ground, and it's going to be a loose ball foul called.
Little too much sauce on that 3-point attempt. Napalakas lang for Santiago. But earlier, Paulo Orbeta, great defense on Marvin Mercado. Na-distract dun sa fast break na yun.
7-point game, 5 minutes and 40 remaining in the third. Pañares target shooting. Still no good for June. He can't buy one from outside. 0 out of 3 in this quarter.
And they're leaving him open. Parang they're daring him to take that 3-point shot.
Santiago kicks it. Orbeta, fake drive to the one-legged floater. Banks it off the glass.
I love seeing that. That up fake, one dribble pull up. alam naman kasi nila na to be 3 points ka. So why not fake and get that mid-range jumper?
Ilorza is blocked by Renzi. Here they come. Orbeta in transition, pulling the 3. No good. He gets it back. Gives it to Tolentino, and he's going to call to slow it down. Driving inside with the tasty dish, but that's a block, and a foul is called on Reducto.
Foul downstairs. I mean, on the body. Clean up top. Yun nga lang, may katawan na kasama na bangga si Renzi. But great defense, great recovery para dito sa tropang Sea Lions. That's Randel Reducto.
And I love that pass from Ryan Tolentino, Coach Antonio. He's not just a scorer, being able to find his teammates like that.
And that was in stride. When I say in stride, si Renzi, all he had to do was iangat na lang niya. Yun yung magandang pasa doon from Ryan Tolentino.
On your screens, the head coach of the Fire Chiefs, itong si Coach Ronald Tubid, the Saint.
The Saint. Do you know why it's the Saint?
Actually not sure, Coach.
You know. There's a Filipino Saint kasi that has a semblance, or head coach Ronald Tubid has a resemblance to. Kaya siya tinawag na the Saint.
And Edgar Ting with the trifecta from that left wing, extending that lead 60-52. It's an 8-point game. Inside Romano. That's blocked. C and Grijaldo fight for it, and it's a loose ball foul called on Ren. Uy is back in the ball game for the Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers. Right now, they're down by 8 points. Once again, that magic number is 6. Dito para sa tropang Sea Lions 3H. Grijaldo, cross court, Ricafuente, that's the right guy. But no good. Ting trying to go for 2 in a row. Still can't buy one, but Grijaldo saves the day with the putback.
You gotta love the fight nito si Alfie Grijaldo, getting those extra points, getting that stick back.
Santiago off that baseline, tough angle, but he gets fouled.
We were talking about it earlier kung sino yung Filipino Saint, kung bakit the Saint. It's Pedro Calungsod.
Ayun,
yun yung Saint that was named after, or yung may resemblance kay head coach Ronald Tubid.
Nung una, I thought you were gonna say Saint Lorenzo Ruiz, no? So
No,
hindi pala yun.
no, it's not him. I knew it wasn't him. But that is the most popular Filipino Saint, si Saint Lorenzo Ruiz.
Right now, 62-53. It's a steal by the Fire Chiefs. Santiago forward, Leodones. Driving inside, he falls to the ground, and that ball is going back to the way of the Tropang Sea Lions.
So a bit medyo in disarray itong opensa ng Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers.
Ricafuente hits it, it's a 3.
Right now, the Sea Lions looking good. Ricky Ricafuente adding to the lead netong Sea Lions.
12-point lead for the Sea Lions. Leodones gets it. No good. Here they come with Edgar Ting. He's running forward pass. Ilorza, full head of steam down the lane. Can't finish. Oh, pero dalawang kakampi doon ang naglaban sa rebound. And that's going to result in a timeout called by the Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers. Right now, it's the biggest lead of the game, 12 points dito. 65-53, the Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers trying to catch up with this timeout. Ryan Tolentino, he's been on a heater in the semifinals games. 24.6 rebounds, 1 assist and 1 steal in that previous win versus the San Pedro Mamba ex-Razon. Tonight, 19 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists, and just 1 miss from the field, 9 out of 10. As we give it over to Miss Flo Del Agua, as she still has more information on Mr. Ryan Tolentino. Go ahead, Flo.
As you've showed our viewers, Aaron and Coach Anton, Ryan Tolentino of FIRECHIEF has been exceptional dito sa ating semis. Pero alam nyo ba na may iniinda pa daw siya lately. His left pinky finger is actually broken. Kaya kung makikita nyo kanina, nakatape yan ngayong araw. Additionally, he acquired a right Achilles injury during one of the previous games. But although he cannot be fully mobile today, it is now or never daw for Ryan Tolentino. Naniniwala ba kayo na hindi pa siya 100% ngayong araw? Aaron and Coach Anton.
And paano na kaya, Coach Anton, no, kung walang injury itong si Ryan Tolentino, no? Ano na magagawa niya dito?
Wala siyang sablay. 9 out of 10 siya ngayon eh. So kung walang injury yan, I'm pretty sure 10 out of 10 yan.
Sipin mo, Coach, broken pinky finger.
Ow.
Tapos 1 miss lang.
Oh. Yun eh. Kaya
yun lang yung 1 miss, no?
1 miss yung
9 fingers.
Oo, 9 fingers kasi.
But right now, Grijaldo cleans up the miss with another 2.
Nice pass by Elorza to Alfie Grijaldo.
Uy, inside. Here comes Elorza, and he's going to slow it down for the Sea Lions. 1 minute and 21 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Ting, top down, Grijaldo with the right hand. He's got it.
Not much you can do when Alfie Grijaldo gets it inside. Great footwork, great move for a big man. Etong si Alfie Grijaldo.
Santiago floating it up high, no good. Here comes Rica Fuente, 3-on-2 fast break. Elorza, you know he wants that transition take. Floating in the air like a blur. Romano outside to Uy. And they're going to take their time. Less than a minute remaining here in our third period. Leodones uses the pick, takes the 3. Still can't get it. Leodones struggling from outside.
Nice pick. Found himself wide open. Just cannot buy a basket at this point.
Rica Fuente bounces it. Elorza with the beautiful cut.
Quick 4 points. Quick 6 points para dito sa Sea Lions. 8-0 run for them.
It's now a 20-point game. Last shot dito for the FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguishers. Leodones. It's good. It's a 3-pointer. 8 seconds left. Last shot dito for the Tropang Sea Lions. Reducto, big boy 3. Can't get that shot to go, but nonetheless, the Tropang 3H Sea Lions are up big at the end of the third period, 73-56. It's a 17-point game. Taking a look at some of the third quarter highlights. And Coach Anton, talking about the scenarios. Itong Tropang Sea Lions, no? They're in a good place right now.
Looking good are the Sea Lions. Remember, the magic number is 6 or more. At eto pa nga, pag nag-18 points, etong pag natapos ng laro na 18 points ang lamang netong Sea Lions, masakit yan para sa FIRECHIEFs. Medyo mawawala sa kamay nila yung kanilang fate.
But right now, the score 73-56. It's a 17-point lead by the Tropang Sea Lions 3H at the end of our third quarter.
J Project Clothing Shop, premium fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, premium fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
And we would like to thank Okada Manila, one of the main sponsors of Sinag Liga Asya. Maraming salamat po sa Okada Manila. As we start the fourth quarter, once again, a good evening to all the basketball fans watching out there. We're coming to you live from the PACO Arena. Myself, Aaron D, alongside Coach Anton de los Reyes and Miss Flo Del Agua as we take a look at the quarter scoring, Coach Anton.
23, 25, 25 para dito sa Tropang Sea Lions. 20, 23 at 13 naman para sa FIRECHIEF Fire Extinguishers.
Yeah, so that's how the first 3 quarters went down. But said this time, Alvince getting hacked on the way up, and he's going to the line. A chance to cut this lead down, this big lead of the Tropang Sea Lions.
So Alvin Say in their last game scored 7 points. Laking tulong niyan para sa kanila. Also grabbed 7 rebounds to go along with 1 assist.
That's what you'd expect from a player like Alvin Say. Really a big factor on the boards and can even give you a lot of points as well on the inside.
Pero surprisingly, Alvin Say only playing total of 3 minutes so far in our ball game.
But right now, Alvin Say cuts that lead down 75 to 58. Ricafuente, he's on that left wing, dumps it down. Grijaldo goes to the right, back to the left. That's a tough one. Good defense from Renzi. Here comes Orbeta.
So that time, better defense para dito sa Fire Chief, stopping etong offense ng Sea Lions.
Santiago can't get that shot after the defender falls. Elorza with the blow-by to the dump down. Another pass to Edgar Ting for the finish.
Great transition offense being shown by the Sea Lions, not wasting your opportunities to be able to get those points.
Orbeta picks up the dribble. Tolentino driving inside. But a foul on the ground is going to be called before that shot.
Ryan Tolentino is going to step on the gas. May sense of urgency na.
Let's check this out. The lakas play of the quarter brought to you by Okada Manila. Edgar Ting finishing off that 3-on-1 fast break.
Again, another thing of beauty para dito sa Sea Lions.
But Elorza almost getting another steal. Just look at the speed of Elorza, Coach Anton. Just looking like a blur nga, as I mentioned a while ago.
Parang hindi 40 years old eh.
Parang 19 years old lang ito si Elorza eh.
Mas mabilis pa sa'yo eh.
And I'm not even gonna disagree on that. Taking a look at it one more time. Elorza, binalik dito, Ricafuente. Ting, that's a heat check. No good. Rebounded by Se, and he gets hacked.
So Alvin Se with that great defensive rebound to be able to stop, no, para magkaroon naman ng semblance of organization etong magiging opensa ng Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers.
This time Orbeta's got it. His team is down 58 to 77. 8 minutes and 10 remaining in the final period. Santiago with the spin, do the dump down to Se. Oh, but he can't finish it. One more time, and Tolentino makes sure with that shot.
I like how Ryan Tolentino looked around him. No? Hinanap niya talaga kung merong mabalpal sa kanya bago niya itinira yon. And that's the basketball IQ of Ryan. Making sure na yun nga hindi siya mabutata.
Ricafuente, pull up pop. It's a miss. And another loose ball foul called off that rebound. It's going to be on June Pañares, his second personal foul. And Mercado enters the game for the Tropang Sea Lions. Labas muna dito si Reducto.
And this is no doubt to be able to control the boards kasi nare-reboundan talaga etong Sea Lions ngayon ng Fire Extinguishers.
Oh, but Tolentino with a turnover. Elorza bullet feed inside. Too ambitious on that pass attempt. Here comes Orbeta. Dump down inside. And Orbeta tells Elorza, that's how you do it. But a timeout gonna be called after that bucket inside by Alvin Se, cutting the lead down 77 to 62. 7 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here in our fourth and final period.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
And we would like to thank Hotel 101 Global. Maraming salamat po sa Hotel 101 Global for supporting Sinag Liga Asya. As Miss Flo Del Agua has some information on June Pañares of the Tropang 3H Lions. So go ahead, Miss Flo.
I had to eavesdrop earlier sa huddle ng ating leading team at rinig na rinig ang pagka-vocal ng kanilang team captain na si June Pañares na pagkasundoan ng Sea Lions in that huddle na huwag pabababain ng 10 ang lamang. Dagdag pa ni June, pagod na ang Fire Chief sa takbuhan, so let's continue to take advantage. Aaron and Coach Anton.
Ayan, also the Fire Chiefs, pagod na nga daw sa takbuhan right now and they're gonna need to take advantage, especially in that transition para sa tropang Sea Lions. Right now on that baseline, Mercado bumping, double-teamed. But a travel is called, and take a look at Coach Ronald Tubit. He's loving that defense from his players.
And that's one way to get back into this ball game, playing good, honest defense. So great job by Ren C on Marvin Mercado.
Dump down, Renzi with the bump. He tries to finish and this time he gets fouled.
You like that matchup between Marvin Mercado and Renzi. Mga naglalakihang mama inside.
The big boys battling inside. Renzi a chance to cut it down from the free throw line. But he can't get it.
Free throws becoming a factor para dito sa ating laro. So far,
Renzi getting that second free throw. 77-63. 14-point lead for the Tropang Sea Lions 3H.
So that's 7 out of 12 now para dito sa Fire Chief. 8 out of 12 naman para sa Tropang Sea Lions. And we always mention this, no? If for you to have at least, kumbaga, for you to be able to pull out a win in terms of yung free throws, you have to at least hit 50%. That's the bare minimum. So kung player ka, 1 of 2. No, 1 of 2, 1 of 2, 1 of 2. Yan na yung bare minimum. You cannot afford to go 0 for 2.
But this time they find Alfie Grijaldo. Elorza with a beautiful dish.
Nice pass to Alfie Grijaldo. Found himself all alone down there for that 2-point bucket.
Extending that lead 16 points. Santiago picks it up. Balik dito kay Se. They give it up. Target shooting for Paul Santiago, but he can't make the gimme. Elorza with the board. They're gonna give it up to Rica Fuente and slow it down.
So time is on the side para dito sa side of the Sea Lions.
Rica Fuente uses the pick. It's intercepted, and that ball is gonna stay with the Sea Lions. As Moscoso re-entering the ball game, exiting is Elorza.
And you like the sportsmanship being shown by both players. Talking about Ryan Tolentino and Ricky Ricafuente. Both of them diving for that loose ball. Nagkamayan pa sila doon. Wala namang sakitan doon. Yung bola lang talaga. Kasi sino naman di magda-dive sa bola. Ito naman napakaganda.
Tama, no? Sun Sport.
Sun Sport. Talagang pag-aagawan yan.
In Sun Sports, sana mabigyan po kami ni Coach Anton ng isang bola dyan.
Isa lang, hati pa tayo.
But inside, Ryan Tolentino getting the two-pointer to go. Down to 14 points.
They gotta make a run. Starting now, it has to start with that. And Ryan Tolentino now has 21 points.
Grijaldo kick, Mercado 2. It's short. Se gets it, and here come the Fire Chiefs. Tolentino, he has an open lane. Goes inside for the finish. Down to 12 points, 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining.
Nice screen by Ren C. Paving the way for that Ryan Tolentino 2-point bucket.
And Coach Anton, you're seeing the intensity most, especially on the defensive end, turning up for the Fire Chiefs in this last 5 minutes.
Now, earlier you saw the team owner. Medyo nagagalit na sa Sea Lions. Ingatan daw yung bola.
Almost another steal. Pañares gets it out. 11 on the shot clock. floating high and scoring.
June Pañares steady para sa kanyang koponan, getting the 2 points.
Renzi can't catch it, but Seg gets it. No good, and Tolentino trying to do everything, but a bit too much. Pushes off.
Getting caught with that push kay Alfie Grijaldo. Ryan Tolentino.
It's down to a 14-point game once again. The Tropang SEALIONS up with 3 minutes and 45 remaining. Mercado surveying that floor out to Moscoso. Back to Pañares. They've got 9 on the shot clock. Goes baseline and it gets tapped by Santiago.
And you see how hard itong SEALIONS are playing in this ball game. They want to book that seat sa finals nating Liga.
Rica Fuente dumps it down. Mercado can't finish. Once again, the Fire Chiefs are running. Santiago leading that break, going in with the off-leg attack. But he gets fouled.
Great move by Santiago. Kontra-tempo yun eh. It's gonna be tough for the defense to time kung kailan ka papalpalin because yun nga off-leg. So you're used to the 1-2, that traditional footwork when you're going to go for that layup, pero off-leg. So ang hirap timingan yan. A great move by Paul Santiago. And nakita natin, nakakuha siya ng foul.
And a shout out to Coach Paul Hoven, watching all the way from Cebu City. So, kung si Coach Paul na one of our usual panelists dito sa Sinag Liga Asya. But Pañares this time, a big bump inside to the finish.
Using his body, getting Alvin Se out of the way. June Pañares getting that 2 points.
Orbeta tries to force it inside, but Pañares gets the board. Here they come 2-on-2. Grijaldo dump it down. Moscoso out of nowhere. And he's fouled heading to the line.
Again, yung fast break netong SEALIONS, like what they mentioned, pagod na ang Fire Chiefs, and that's what they're doing. Their transition offense is working wonders for them today.
And once again, Coach Anton, with less than 3 minutes remaining, 83-69 is the score natin. Tropang SEALIONS up. Talking about our scenarios earlier, no? Marami tayong iba't ibang mga scenarios. But right now, it looks like we're falling into that 6 to 17 point win dito for the SEALIONS. But for the meantime, a timeout gonna be called by the Fire Chief. Fire Extinguishers trying to talk it over for a last run here with 2 minutes and 53 seconds remaining.
Labanan ng mga big time. Hindi pwede ang malumanay. Sa bilis ng mga asyon, mahihiya ang bagong henerasyon. Tag-isa ng lahat. Pawa-pawa ang matras. 40 pataas. SLA Playoffs. Umuusok pa.
Once again, we would like to encourage everyone to go ahead, hit that like and follow button at Sinag Liga Asya. Napakadali po to go ahead and follow that as we're live in the PACO Arena in the city of Manila. Free admission here. So you can come here, watch all the players. Dito on our last day of the semifinals round. And Coach Anton, it's a 14-point lead. Excuse me, 16-point lead dito para sa Tropang SEALIONS 3H. Mukhang nagkamali ako dun sa math, no? And talking about our scenario, they fall under that if SEALION and Skytrack win scenario.
Again, if SEALIONS win by 6 to 17 points, Fire Chief and SEALION advances so long as yung Skytrack wins. If SEALION naman, if they win by 18 or more points, hindi natin naano yung scenario na yan. Pero malapit yan, pwede kasi 18 or more nga. Eh, SEALION and Skytrack ang aangat sa finals.
But right now, down on the ground. Not being able to Looking like an altercation with June Pañares. Ryan Tolentino. Take a look at it one more time, Coach Anton. Altercation underneath. Ayun, konting banggaan dun sa ilalim between Pañares.
Sa posisyonan. So there was a push, no, from June Pañares.
Right now, Ryan Tolentino on the line, cutting that lead down to 13 points. Coach Anton, ang sakit nun, no? If 18 or more ang matalo yung Fire Chiefs, no? If they lose by 18 or more in this ball game.
Yan ang masakit kasi laglag sila. Kapag manalo ang Skytrack later on. At Ryan Tolentino splitting his charities. 26 points in the ball game for Ryan Tolentino.
Once again, another big output para sa kanya. 24 in their last game. Also had 28, no? Rica Fuente this time, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Going to the right. Back to the left, and he gives it to Edgar Ting. Long two, he's got it.
Right in the nick of time. Ting getting that two-pointer to fall over the outstretched arms of Ren C.
Santiago, that's a mismatch. Goes inside against Reducto. Excuse me, yeah, that is Reducto. And he finishes the two.
Grabe yung spin, no, on that ball to be able to get that shot to fall. Parang wala na siyang angulo dun, but still able to kiss it off the glass with some English.
Forward pass. They save it to Pañares. 1 minute and 40 remaining in this fourth quarter. Rica Fuente, he's against Orbeta. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. They've got to go quickly. Rica Fuente, give it up. Ting going in, rejected by Se. But Rica Fuente gets it back in a fresh 14 for the Sea Lions. Here they go, Rica Fuente. 15 on the shot clock. They leave him open. Instead, it's back to Pañares. Going to the left, back to the right. No good. Another rebound for the Tropang Sea Lions. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Look at the frustration on Coach Ronald Tubid. Rica Fuente, he's against Tolentino. 3 seconds, he doesn't realize it. And they're not gonna get a shot off, but the amount of time they wasted on those 3 possessions, Coach Anton.
That was almost 48, maybe more, because parang tatlong possession yan eh. Remember, naputukan sila ng shot clock, na-save. Great possession, no? Para dito sa Sea Lions. Kahit na ganun na nangyari, they wasted a lot of time sa shot clock. Almost 3 possessions.
And with a 13-point lead, the Tropang Sea Lions 3H look to come out with this victory with less than a minute remaining here in our fourth quarter. 49.1 seconds remaining dito. And Coach Anton, let's talk about the possible scenario to happen dito.
So again, if Sea Lions win by 6 to 17 points, Fire Chief and Sea Lions advance to the finals. Para naman na sa kabila ay pagka nanalo ng 5 or less, Fire Chief and Skytrack ang mag-a-advance. Pero ito, nakikita natin, Sea Lions win by 18 or more, Sea Lions and Skytrack advance to the finals. So tatlong senaryo yan na napag-usapan natin, pero dalawa yung nakita nyo on your screens.
And right now, the Sea Lions, 13-point lead. I'm sure they want to get to that 18 mark. But right now, Santiago has it. They're going to try to cut this lead down. Paul going inside. Basket and one for Paul Santiago.
Great drive by Paul Santiago. Using that Renz C pick to get himself free.
Take a look at this lakas move of the quarter, brought to you by Hotel 101 Global. Santiago forcing the issue inside with the bruise and the deuce.
So they're trying to cut etong lead, no? Pinapababa nila ng pinapababa because of the scenarios that we were talking about earlier.
And mukhang ang magic number naman dito para sa Fire Chiefs, Coach Anton, is 5 points.
5 points or less para mabaliwala kung sakasakali etong panalo ng Sea Lions.
Right now, the Fire Chiefs down by 10 points. They're going to try to waste that clock, and it's a foul.
Not yet in the penalty. Etong Fire Chiefs, Fire Extinguishers, 3 team fouls pa lang sila. So 1 more, and then after that, they will be in the penalty.
The Fire Chiefs going to need a miracle to cook up 5 points with less than 30 seconds remaining here in our ball game. Pañares on that right wing against Santiago. Ooh, tries to reach in, and it's a foul.
It's a good gamble, though. Good gamble by Paul Santiago. Again, eto na. 1 more, and they are going to be at the limit. Or they are at the limit already. Free throws na to.
Ricafuente looks like he's just going to try to waste that clock. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. He throws it up. Doesn't hit anything. A shot clock violation called. This time, Coach Ronald Tubid and the Fire Chief Fire Extinguisher is going to try to call a timeout. And down 10 points, Coach. Is it still possible?
Well, quick 3, steal, pwede naman. But the likelihood of that happening is nothing short of a miracle. Kasi alam naman natin, itong mga players, they're very seasoned, I want to say. I'm not going to say. They're very seasoned, so they know what to do in terms of taking care of the basketball, in terms of not giving up yung turnover para maka-puntos pa.
Taking a look at the Skytrack Tito Rex's players in attendance dito. Itong sila Kerabin, Lou Abad, and Marvin Baldivia getting ready and trying to see the possible scenarios that they will be facing in their own game. As well as JB Buñales as well. Right now, Tolentino give it up inside Orbeta. That's a tough one against 3. Sid tries to beat that buzzer and they can't do it. Our final score, 85-75. And the Sea Lions getting what they wanted. Now they're going to be hoping for the Skytrack Tito Rexes to try and come up with a victory so they can make it.
So again, the scenarios that are going to be playing out later on, we're going to be discussing that. Pero looking good, no? Getting this win para dito sa Sea Lions.
Ang score po natin is 85-75. The Tropang Sea Lions in full control in this ball game. Patuloy-tuloy lang yung attack nila dito, and Ricafuente and company, they were huge today.
So Ricafuente, 12 points, pero yung mga kakampingan niya, like the captain ball, June Pañares, 20 points in today's ball game.
As we give it over to Miss Flo Del Agua for the best player of the game interview.
Maraming salamat, Aaron and Coach Anton. Nasa aking tabi nga ang ating SLA Okada Manila Best Player of the Game. Walang iba kundi si Alfie Grijaldo with 17 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 steal. Alfie, congratulations on that performance. At sa inyong panalo, naalala mo na pagkwentuhan natin before na late addition ka na sa Sea Lions. Pero ngayong araw, pinatunayan mo na tama ang desisyon nila na hintayin ka. So anong pakiramdam na maging best player today?
Thankful ako kasi unang-una pinagtrabahuan namin, especially yung mga teammates ko, management. Kaya sabi ko, trabaho natin, gawin lang natin kung anong tama. So hard work lang, sabi ko sa kanya kasi kung makukuha din naman natin.
Alfie, speaking of hard work, napaka-aggressive ng SEALIONS today. Kaya higher na ang chance nyo sa ating finals. Ibahagi mo naman sa ating viewers kung gaano kahirap ang pinagdaanan ng iyong kupunan para makarating sa punto na to.
Yes, sobrang hirap kasi unang-una ang dami adjustment, mga coaches, management, teammates. So kailangan lang talaga usap-usap, especially sa mga players namin na although late kami, so kailangan talaga makapag-adjust siyempre sa mga teammates.
Alfie, maraming salamat at dahil napakaganda nga ng nilaro mo ngayong araw, batiin mo naman ang mga sumusuporta sa isang Alfie Grijaldo.
Yes, unang-una ang SEALION team po, kay Kuya Richie Milencio po, kay si Boss Jimel po, at mga coaches po, at sa mga teammates ko po, sa partner ko po, kay Yayan, kay Bella, at kila Sir Bong po, at tapos sa mga kaibigan ko po dyan thank you po sa SinagLakasKwarenta po.
Maraming salamat, Alfie, at congratulations again to the Tropang SEALIONS. That was our Okada Manila Best Player of the Game. At nandito naman sina Aaron and Coach Anton for their final thoughts sa ating laro kanina.
And a congratulations to the entire Tropang SEALIONS 3H squad and our Okada Manila Best Player of the Game, Alfie Grijaldo, with some big stats in this game. And Coach Anton, after our first semifinals game in our final day of this round robin, we finally know na itong Tropang SEALIONS team, no, they still have a chance dito.
They do have a chance because of this win. No? Magkakaroon tayo ng triple tie at 2-1 sa ating semifinals.
Ayan, so aabangan pa natin yung mga results, most especially in our next game coming up. No? So still a lot of basketball action to be played para sa atin. Taking a look at our final semi-finals game of this whole round is the San Pedro Mamba X Razon going up against the Skytrack Tito Rex's squad. Kaya abang-abang po kayo lahat ng mga fans dyan as the SinagLakasKwarenta 3.0 semifinals still has its final game of our semifinals round. Once again, San Pedro Mamba going up against the Skytrack Tito Rex's squad. So stay tuned, everyone, and keep the support strong for Sinag Liga Asya.